So I did say the other day that I was wanting to use Philipp Lahm as a CDM, so before next week, let's find out if he's good enough. I've partnered him up with his teammate Xabi Alonso, the two icon cards. This is the icon squad, and there is good reason why I'm using a 5 at the back. You will find out in a second. So if you can drop a like, 2,000 likes would be amazing. If you're needing game codes or anything game related, head over to g2a.com, use that code Fuji for cashback, and let's head into it. To allow me to use Philipp Lahm on full chemistry in a CDM position, whether or not I change up to a 4-1-2-1-2 or 4-2-3-1, I was needing to start off with the 5 back, just so I can take a centre back and play them in a 4 back position. And in this case, it's going to be Azpilicueta. And I was speaking about this in the Road to Glory episode, and you guys have been sending your teams. So fingers crossed, if Lahm plays well, I will take one of your squads and use it for the upcoming weekend league. But let's go through the team. It's looking very nice. So Federman in goal, quality, always reliable. Philipp Lahm, right, he's already scored a goal and it was a very nice one. What I will say about this card is his strength at times is a little bit inconsistent for me. If you can get momentum behind him to then go into the challenge, he can push off players like Pogba. I've experienced it firsthand. I've come up against Philipp Lahm and he has been bullying me. So I have been very impressed with the card. His pace is good, his defending, and that's why I want him in that CDM position. I think honestly, if I partnered him with Kante, well, Philipp Lahm and Kante, I think that could be one of the best defensive partnerships on the game. So 20 games, 1 goal, 1 assist, not doing too bad of a job. We've got Orban in here. I would expect him to be strong, like those players that don't really have that much pace. They have like the best strength and best tackling. It's like Hummels, Javi Martinez, but 6'1", he looks really good. We've got Boateng that I dropped in there, who has gone up in price. Azpilicueta that we'll be playing right back. Alonso I dropped in there for chemistry. Well, look at this guy, man, Xabi Alonso. Now I've decided to do the unlimited version. I had his loan, didn't even try him. I thought to myself, I'm gonna get him. I want to start like a little collection going with these end of an era cards. I haven't got Totti yet, but I will get around to unlocking him. 94 rated Xabi Alonso. His stamina is 78, but we've got a sub on the bench, which is Kante, so if he really does like completely fail us, then we've got someone to fall back on. 94 defending, 88 physical, his shooting, passing, dribbling. What I like actually about this card is his low attacking work rate. I don't think I've actually used, or maybe Medel, he's got low high, hasn't he? So yeah, I actually like Medel because he stays back. Let's see if Alonso does the same even with my custom tactics. Bellarabi is in the footies lineup, so if he won then he would be perfect for this team, but I'm hoping Lucas does anyway. So he'll play it as a right mid for us. Harry Kane finally got around to trying this guy. 6'2". I bought him for 193,000 coins with the Hunter Chem style. Look at that, 81 goals, 81 games, 80 goals, 34 assists. That's a good return, to be honest. So I'm hoping that he is a powerhouse for me. And then we've got Martial in the team. So with the formation, I will use 4-2-3-1 just because that is my go-to weekend league formation these days, and it's getting a lot harder because of the casual players that have stopped playing. Who's left? Those that either do YouTube or those pros that are wanting to practice, and good players in general, those that actually want to play the weekend league and competitive games. So this weekend has been really tough. So let's drop Azpilicueta there. I'm going to play it like, well, Xabi Alonso's got to be moved somewhere. Yeah, CDM position. There we go. That's how I'm going to play the team. It looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, it looks very good, balanced as well. You've got everyone in their preferred positions, really. Azpilicueta is pretty much a, well, left back. What's his foot? Right-footed. Yeah, he can whip those balls in. I don't really cross, but I think he's gonna do a good job. The custom tactics that I will use today are something like this. I want to turn down the speed, actually. I think sometimes when I have the speed too high, it forces my players to make the runs too quickly, and then I lose possession in the midfield. I want to control the game right now. But yeah, those are my tactics. Let's jump into some live games and really give Alonso and Philipp Lahm a go. Look at them. They just look so good in the middle. I really like the look of them. Anyway, let's go into the games. The loans are out in full force. Sterling, El Shaarawy, and Fernandinho. That Fernandinho card looks very nice with the blue outline, not gonna lie. I need a little bit more movement from you. Jesus, what has he done there? When I come up against him, Harry Kane is the worst player to face. He's so strong, so quick. This is where I'm a little bit worried, but Aspi should be alright here. Well done. Nice, well played. Maybe this is going to work. I don't think I like Bellarabi though. That's the only downfall right now that I've noticed anyway. Harry Kane. Gonna hit that through to Martial. That's it. Here we go. Where is Harry Kane? Harry Kane! Boom, 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 boom! Oh, no, 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 no. Through to Bellarabi. Back to Dele Alli. Oh, this is nice. Alonso. Harry Kane. I'm going to give it back to Alonso. Bang it with that 4-star weak foot. Oh, Harry Kane for this. Oh, my God, no. I've found a card that's glitched in a bad way. Feed it back. And again. Good pass. Bellarabi, please. Finally, I've scored. I was hoping that I'd get the goal with Alonso, Philipp Lahm, Harry Kane, but it's going to be the worst player in the team. We have been completely destroying this guy. It should be 4-0. Seriously, 4-0. But Harry Kane had other ideas. I'm fine with that though. Let's have a look at the stamina. Alonso is pretty much the same as Bellarabi, so it's not bad. Actually, it's slightly better, I think. Maybe. Well played. Right, Philipp Lahm is trying to hold on to possession for me. He can pull those balls under control. Wow, that dribbling from Harry Kane was very nice. And he is now in a good position to score. That's the Harry Kane that we know. He's going to be clinical if given the chance. Maybe the first two were a little bit dodgy. What's Alonso saying, by the way? Where is he? Is he around here somewhere? Oh, there he is. So his stamina isn't that bad. I would say it's playable, and we're in the 68th minute. I'm going to lay it back to him. I'm going to take a long shot. Alonso. Oh my good God, I've cracked it. Wow, if that went in... I've hit the post 3 times in this game, but what a shot from Alonso. Oh dear. My bad. Don't know what happened there. Oh no, am I going to concede? Yeah, I did concede. That last goal was my fault. I missed a tackle with Lahm and then I didn't bother tracking back with the left back, so I gave him a gift really. 2-1 though, it looks closer than it should have been. We could have had 5-6 goals in that game. I like Philipp Lahm and Alonso together. That partnership worked well. So in this game, I'm going to focus on Alonso, see what he's doing for the team. I was paying close attention to Lahm in that game, and his positioning, interceptions, absolutely fantastic. Well done, Alonso. That's one thing that I was a little bit worried about. Does he have the actual pace to track across the pitch? But it seems to be really, really good. And Harry Kane, wow, I honestly thought I was offside, but that pace, players can't catch him up when he's through on goal. That's good, Callahan. Alonso, big challenge. He does have 94 tackles, so he's not one of those makeshift centre mids. He's actually a good tackler. Oh, his team is sick. Through ball to Lahm. And I don't mind Lahm pushing up because he is very, very nice. And I can see Kane in space once again. Simple finesse. Harry, oh my God, what is wrong with him? What is he doing? Volley it. What? Oh, Alonso. Oh, I didn't mean to do that fake shot. Damn, he would have got his debut goal, I'm pretty sure. This ball is ping-ponging all over the place. Alonso, though, let's set that shot. Oh, damn. Yeah, he keeps hitting the post. And that's the difference. What a ball. Go on, Kane. Look at his speed, man. He is a speed demon. That's the finish. Thank you, Harry Kane. Maybe he just hits the post for fun. His finishing and pace seems to be good. I think maybe it's how much power I'm putting behind the strike. Just let the card do all the work. That's fine. Dele Alli. Body feint backwards. Harry Kane, hold on to it. Shielding with Harry Kane is an absolute joke. I can't... When I get it with Alonso, I'm so desperate for that goal. And it's not registering my shot. Lahm though. Oh, he committed. There we go. Maybe, yeah, it's just me getting used to the card. He committed with that slide tackle. It's game over. Harry Kane is a destroyer of dreams right now for me. The quality right now in Division 1 isn't as good as the Weekend League, let me tell you. But the team, don't take anything away from that. It's amazing. I love it. Look at that. He just flicks it under control. Perfect. And through. Harry Kane. I'm going to dip him. Ah. Whoops, I didn't mean to pass over there. Alonso. I want to set a long shot with Alonso. Oh. I thought he was going to read that. There we go. Now Bellarabi's in space. His stamina isn't great. I'm going to have to cut this inside. Oh, that is a revert. What the hell was that shot, Dele Alli? I was wanting to take that with his right. And he's messed it up. I'm going to cross this in with Lahm. That 99 crossing. Look at that, how he's picked up Dele Alli. I don't know if that is actually like 99 crossing Lahm or it was lucky. But wow. Dele Alli found himself in a lot of space, like I'm surprised. We absolutely smashed it, back-to-back games where we completely dominated our opponent, and with me lowering the speed with those custom tactics, it allowed me to keep a strong defense, back 4, 2 CDMs. I didn't commit too many players up the field. I was still able to create chances though. I thought that was a fantastic team. CDM Philipp Lahm is a work of art. Now having experienced what he's able to do in the middle of the pitch, I'm not using him as a right back. I'm changing up my weekend league team. I've got 20 games left. I'm going to somehow like switch it up and get myself Kante and Philipp Lahm as the 2 CDMs, because this guy, incredible interceptions, perfect tackles, his dribbling is basically having someone of Messi's quality in the middle of the pitch, and then not to mention his passing, his pace. What a card. Medium to high work rate's perfect, and not to say that Alonso was bad because I want to partner him with Kante. This card, I'm pleased that I unlocked his full version. I wouldn't even mind using Alonso in that CDM spot, and maybe that's one of the reasons why I kept such a good defense and controlled the game, because he wasn't exposing my back 4. He wasn't pushing up, trying to overlap, low attacking work rates, he wasn't that slow. Strong tackles. I very much like Alonso, and with the custom tactics I lowered it to 65 speed. I just felt really good and comfortable with this squad. And then Harry Kane, what did he finish on? 2 games, 4 goals. A little bit dodgy because of how much power he gets behind his strike. I think that will come with experience anyway. So yeah, 192,000 coins, very quick, very strong, good finishing, and that team was amazing in the 4-2-3-1 formation. I think we've discovered a gem right now. That CDM Lahm, oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna change up my weekend league team, and I will show you what I do in the next Road to Glory episode. So please do drop a like on today's video. Let me know if you're gonna try Lahm. I'd recommend Alonso. He was solid, getting tackles in, passing, keeping it simple, and Philipp Lahm is unbelievable. So yeah, go and unlock them. If you've enjoyed today's video, leave a like, and I will see you on the next one. Team out. Peace.
Okay then guys, so I wanted Super Sunday to mean, we wanted Super Sunday to actually mean something, and so that is what we've done today. As you can see by the intro, we've created a brand new series, and we're going to be running this every Sunday, I think for about 4 weeks, just as a trial thing to see how it goes down, see if you guys enjoy this. And it's essentially just putting Super Sunday, we're taking Super Sunday and we're putting it to something that actually means something, okay? So we're going to be playing each other every week still. So each week we're going to be playing around the theme, right? And today's theme, for example, is actually the MLS. So we're going to both have MLS teams. Next week, it's going to be another theme. So already, this is where you guys are going to get involved. You're going to vote right here and decide what the next week's theme is going to be around. So this week is sorted. It's the MLS, right? And we'll show you the teams that we made for that in a minute. But basically, you guys are going to vote for the next themes to get voting right here.
Alright then, so I said I want Super Sunday to evolve. I want it to be something better. I want it to be something more meaningful. And that's exactly what Feed the Sunday Beast is. So Super Sunday, as you know it, will essentially stay the same. We still play each other every Sunday. That doesn't go anywhere. But it will now be a lot more interesting, and you'll see why. My Sunderland shirt came, as you can see, very, very, very fresh. The new Sunderland top. Very nice, isn't it? Really nice shirt. And I've got Lowry number 6 on the back. Can you see that? Lowry number 6. There you go. So basically, I've actually just done a tweet on Twitter just saying if you're a Sunderland fan, tweet me. Gonna give it away to a Sunderland fan. All right, guys, if you could do me a favour to show your support for the new Feed the Sunday Beast series, if we could hit 10,000 likes in the first hour, that would be amazing. That would show me that you're hyped for this series. It's going to be every Sunday. Matt's explaining it. It's going to be good. It's really good. It's really interesting what we've done, and it really is taking Super Sunday to a much more interesting level. And to be honest, I think we're going to keep this formula now.
Now, each week we are going to have a beast in the team, the player that it's all made around, and the rest of the team has got to be all silver players, right? So it just sort of gives the beast more focus, right? So this week we've got a beast. We'll show you the beast in a minute in our MLS team. But basically every week we're going to have this beast. So next week we'll have a beast. The week after that we'll have a new beast. And the week after that we'll have a new beast. And we've got to score goals with that beast. Every goal that we score with that beast is going to be worth 150,000 coins. Now we are only going to play each other every week. We're not going to play any other games. We're just going to play each other. And we're going to score against each other with our beast. Now the winner also gets a bonus of 50,000 coins. So there's two ways of making money here. 50,000 coins for a win against each other each week, or feeding the beast and scoring a goal, and every goal is worth 150,000 coins. With that money that we earn in each episode, we then take that money and we purchase a new beast for the Sunday Beast team. Now this is the final team. That's what I'm on right now. It's blank right now because no money has been earned yet. But basically this is the team that we're going to be playing each other in the massive finale in 4 weeks at the end of the series, okay? So we're essentially playing week by week to get players into this team and then playing each other, and then the loser will have to do a big forfeit, okay? It's as simple as that. It's pretty simple.
So then, Feed the Sunday Beast, the final team. The goal is to score goals with our beast and to earn money to go towards the final team, which will be the 5th episode. That'll be the grand finale, the big finale, the big game. So my final team, my Sunday Beast team is what we're calling it. I will be going with a 4-3-3 with the CAM, and that's actually the same formation I'm going to use today with our first game in Feed the Sunday Beast with our MLS squads. I'm again going to go with this formation. So there we go. As for what team am I going to pick for my final team for the 5th episode, don't know yet. I'll decide in a bit. I'm still a bit, it's a few options I've got in my head.
You're all wondering, right? Today's theme is the MLS, so we've got to make a team around the MLS, and they've all got to be silver players except the Beast. We are going to be using this Beast right here, the David Villa special card. Now, this card was absolutely brutal, and I know how to play with this card, so I've got a slight advantage today. But, hey, the Super Sundays go either way. I've not won a Super Sunday in ages, so that explains why what I've done with my team today is quite bold, because I definitely need to win today, and I need to score goals. So I've just gone, trying to keep my voice down as well as the Crystal near me, but I've gone full out attacking, right? I've gone crazy attack. Here's my MLS team, as you can see. Now, I've actually picked players with high attacking work rate. So, high attacking work rate, high attacking work rate, high attacking work rate, high attacking work rate, high attacking work rate in the CDM as well, but not in the centre backs. They're low, right? But I've also tried something new, and I'm going to be telling my fullbacks, to actually overlap.
We need to just confirm what will match rating have been for the Beast. What will that do for us, and what rating do you need to earn money?
No, we spoke about this. The rating does nothing. That doesn't do anything. It's just goals and wins. That's it.
It's literally just goals with the Beast, and if you win this game as well, you get a bonus of 50k to go towards it. Now, when you earn money to buy a Beast for our final team, that money will reset in the next episode. So you've got to spend that money on a Beast with the winnings of that episode, if that makes sense. Oh, and by the way, just before we get into this, legends, absolute legends. So basically, we got loads of tweets the other day, right? The cricket was on Sky Sports 2. Someone in the crowd was wearing a cracking Plur shirt, and he was there showing it off, like, you know, repping the 2-sync. Respect, lads. Go to our Twitter, we retweeted it. I couldn't believe it. No way. So today, we're going to go head-to-head, and what I've got to do is banging goals with this David Villa. Now, when we say feed the Beast, you know, this guy is a beast. I mean, check him out, you know, insane card. Great Beast to kickstart the MLS squad. This is the team I've got around it. I've got some good silver Beasts. I mean, my right back, for example, 90 pace and a silver right back. Right pace.
So that's basically the approach that I'm going for today, is I'm using a solid sort of formation. Like, it's just still some good defence, but with the players in each position, I'm just, you know, pushing them up, like high attacking work rates. I'm getting them up the pitch, but hopefully not too much. I do worry about that. I've been sitting back too much against Chris. I want to really shock him today and come out bold in the start of this series and just be like, look, I ain't sitting back like I always do. I'm getting in your face.
Right, okay then, so the first episode, lads. This is it, the first step of Feed the Sunday Beast. I need goals with David Villa today. Like I say, it's not about winning the batch. It's not. It's winning the batch is a side priority today. The focus of this batch is to banging goals with David Villa.
Right, okay then, so here we go. Let's see what Chris's MLS team is looking like. We've both got David Villa. That is our beast today, and that is Chris's MLS team, okay? Now, he's got a few more silver rares than me, but I picked the non-silver rares because they had damn good stats, to be honest, and it fit my high attacking work rate thing that I went for today. It could completely backfire, but I need to change things early if things don't feel right. I need to do it sooner than later. I should have had that. Come on, David Villa. Oh, woohoo! See the pace from that guy. He came from nowhere. Yeah, man, I actually went to a wedding this weekend, and it was really nice wedding. I actually put a picture on Instagram, so if you want to see it, go and check it out, guys. But yeah, really nice wedding, and very fresh. David Villa's going for a shot. Hey, I know what David Villa can do, guys. I know. Oh, this attack feels really good at the moment, you know.
I've got 4-3-3. If I could just set up David Villa, get one through ball, you know, break away with David. Where's David Villa? Get in the box, Villa. Go on, Sonny Jim. David Villa, right, we need to aim for him now. Oh, by the way, I went to the cinema last night and watched the new Planet of the Apes. It was actually pretty good. Go and check that film out if you've not seen it. Where's Villa? Come on, man. We're not getting David Villa stuck in here. Come on, it's Feed the Beast, and we've got to get the ball to him. Otherwise, you know, we're not going to earn any money here. Go on, Villa. Oh, he's on. The linesman's not put his flag up. Oh, Villa! Very son! Oh, blown it.
Oh my god, I slide tackled him. I feel like that should have been a penalty.
If I could just get one goal with David Villa, it's 150k.
Need to bang in that goal. Oh, I passed it. Who is that? He's slow, he's dorky, and he needs dropping. There he is again. Slow, dorky. No, we've worked out. Go on, muscle him. Good lad. Love you. Love you a long time. Oh, that's so annoying.
Oh, no, not David Villa. Get the ball. If I'm going to have to do it, I'm going to have to break his David Villa's legs. I'm going to have to crop him. If I've got to do that to stop his David Villa scoring, I'll do it. I'll crop him. Go on. Villa's there. Quiet! Oh, sorry. I over-exaggerated a bit on that. Sorry.
Yep. It's David Villa. Oh, my God. You idiot. No! What the? Oh, that should so be going in with David Villa.
Oh, Matt, you've made someone in Rosehead very happy there.
What is happening? You overrun that and he wasn't responding. Oh, my God. That was a David Villa goal right there. Yeah. It's David Villa. Go on. Oh, my Lord.
All right, Matt, I can hear that. I've had chances as well. You know, we both have. You know, both good chances.
One goal is all I need with David Villa, and I'm happy, man. Yeah, there we go. Right, I'm starting to get David Villa a little bit here. There we go. I'm going to have to pass it. I can't take it all the way. I had a good chance there as well with young David Villa. Fantastic striker with the ball. See that? I tackled him, and it actually helped him. Yeah, read that. That is a joke! That is a Mr. Man joke! Oh, no.
Go on! Good. David Villa! Yes! David Villa, lad! Get in, son! I mean, look, even if I didn't score any more goals with Villa, that's already, you know, you can get a good beast with 150k. Get in!
Right, just calm down. All I need is a goal with David Villa, man. That's all I need. Come on, man. Concentrate, Matty. Don't do that! I feel like I just need to score a goal, man. I'm trying to feed David Villa, but that's the point. But I can't. Come on, man. Come on, calm down. Oh, alright, okay. It's getting a little bit ragey now. Right, first off, I've played better.
Yesterday, we played a 1v1 and we said it would give the winner an advantage to this series. The advantage was, by the way, 50,000 coins to build, to add to the first episode. So today, so far, because I won yesterday's game, I've earned 200,000 coins to buy my first beast for my final team. Oh, that David Villa goal was a nice goal, wasn't it, lads? That was a cracker, that. It wasn't just, you know, a triple X cross. It was a proper nice finish, that.
Right, but we need David Villa to get forward. No, he's offside. Isn't he? Yeah. Oh, it was a great run as well, man.
Here's Juninho. Juninho's on the ball. We need David Villa in. It's Villa! Oh, you give him half a second, Matt, and he will punish you. I push foul. Right, I've got free kick. I wonder who's going to take this. I could give it Juninho. I could. Oh, come on. David, come on. Step up. Here he is. Right, David Villa. Now, this would be phenomenal. Oh, have I overhit that? Yeah, just a bit.
Shocking, mate. You should be embarrassed. Not even going to put that in editing for you. Going to save you the grief.
Oh my god. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Right, come on, come on. Here's my chance. Here's my chance. Oh my god. Oh! Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. I need that ball. No, don't. Oh. No.
My winnings from today are 250k. Let me explain it just so you understand. Yesterday, the game that we played, we said you'd get an advantage for the first ep. That advantage was to win 50,000 coins for your first beast. So I've got 50k bonus there. 50k for winning the game today and 150k for scoring with David Villa. That's 250k I've got to spend on my first player for my final team.
Look at that, man. For God's sakes. Look at the start.
So, the first episode, I win 250k. So that was the MLS first episode. Next week, what team are we going to use? You guys are going to decide. Okay, so I've got 250k to spend. Okay, for my first beast. The first player I'm thinking is the 87 rated Son. Another option is team of the season as Palaqueta in centre-back. I could bag a really good centre-back. I could use this opportunity and this success today to spend big money on a really good centre-back. So we're going to come down to your vote. So who should I buy as my first player? I'll do it at the start of next week's episode. And it's going to be team of the season as Palaqueta or man of the match Son. Which I buy is up to you. Whichever wins the vote, I've got to buy.
Anyway, right, there's a long way to go. I've got 20k for my first beast. Now, what formation am I actually going to use? I think I'm going to go with a, what I just had, a 4-1-2-1-2. I liked it, so I'm going to go with that formation. All right, okay then, so I think I'm going to go for a centre-back, man. I think we could get a decent centre-back for 20k. Okay, so here are the players that you're going to vote for that I'm going to, well, that I'm potentially going to put into my squad next week, right? So we got David Luiz, right? We got Kompany, we got Smalling, and we've got Varane, okay? So they're the 4 players that I want you to vote for right now. Get voting, and the winner I will put into my squad in the next episode next Sunday. And, you know, just because Chris won today, that doesn't mean it's the end of it, right? It's all about that final game, right? Obviously, it's not ideal to be buying a 20,000 coin player when I could have had a 200k player, right? Not ideal, I'll admit that. But, you know, Chris is winning too many right now, and, you know, his time's gonna come. So, hey, stick with me. I'm going to do it. And, yeah, we'll see you next Sunday. Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. And I'm sweating.
What's up, guys? The Penthers here, and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. In yesterday's episode, once again, we smashed over 6,000 likes. If we could get more thumbs up than that again, it would be very much appreciated. One of the things that I noticed in yesterday's video was a tear between the subscriber bases. And I feel like every now and then I just have to explain the reasoning between taking players that aren't necessarily specifically perfect for the team versus taking meta teams versus taking non-meta teams. Like it's really weird because literally the same people will say stop taking 99 Ronaldo, stop taking the Premier League players, but those same people complain when I lose in the first round and take obscure choices. Like, if you want me to win more drafts, I have to draft meta teams. If you want to see more obscure teams, understand that I won't be able to win so much. So you know, there's got to be a good mix there. In the last episode, people were saying I should have taken Marquisio instead of Pogba. That's very fair. But a lot of people were saying that they don't want to see Premier League and so on and so forth. But watch what happens when I pick a striker, dudes. Let's see what it offers me. Premier League, shit, 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 shit. So there's 4 players that I'm never ever going to use. What do I take here? What can I take here? Other than this Romelu Lukaku, people say, oh, don't always have to pick the best player. Blah, like, I could take this Philip guy if you wanted me to, but I'm not going to be able to win the draft with this dude because he's terrible. The other thing that comes up a lot that I think is interesting to talk about is, for example, if I have, who have we got here? So again, it's just trash. It is actually just trash. I'm going to probably take Dos Santos. I might take Tosun because he's high rated, so we could get a 193 potentially. At this point, none of these strikers are going to be in my club, all right? None of them are going to start the game. There's none from a major league arguably Falcao, but it's unlikely I'm going to get enough League One players to be able to fit him in with chemistry. So why not go for the highest rated, right? Dos Santos is a decent player, to be fair. His card is quite nice. 4-star, 4-star. Nice pace and dribbling, nice shooting. His physical is a bit meh. And Tosun has actually got very nice dribbling, shooting and physical. 4-star weak foot, decent pace and passing. He would actually make a good cam. So we could sub him on as a cam. So I am going to pick him. Now what some people would say is, there are games where I might start Ronaldo here on 4 chemistry, and instead of potentially Tosun on 10 chemistry, and people say, oh, stop starting players off chemistry just because you like them, it's not for the better. Well, actually, Ronaldo on 4 chemistry will still have much better stats than Tosun on 10 chemistry. So just because you don't understand the way chemistry, chem styles and in-game attributes are affected by that, it doesn't mean that I'm wrong. Doesn't always mean that I'm right either. For example, there were times, like in the last episode, you know, Marquisio might have been a better pick. I won the draft anyway. I don't really see the issue. But again, we're offered up horrible choices here. So if I did take Falcao, Moutinho would have worked, right? But am I really going to play Moutinho and Falcao? Am I really going to win the draft with Moutinho and Falcao? I'm absolutely not. I could take Barkley. He works because he gives a strong link to Lukaku. Am I really going to win the draft with Barkley and Lukaku? Lukaku is a solid player. Barkley isn't bad and would be subbed out. He has that 5-star weak foot. He's 6'2" tall. He's got some stuff going for him. Am I really going to be using Barkley in games? Most probably not. So you know, Falcao and what leagues we got here? So yeah, so Falcao and Moutinho versus Barkley and Lukaku. Either Falcao, if I took him, or Lukaku had to go off. Now we're in an interesting position again where we've got a bad Calcio A midfielder, a bad La Liga midfielder. He's not like horrendous, but you know, really bad defending and physical, high work rates, 2-star weak foot, not interested. Another bad Calcio A midfielder, and then we've got Jensen or Hamšík. Now, I could take Hamšík because he's from Napoli, so he gets some good links. He's actually a really good card. Could take Jensen because he might make a very good sub. As a cam, as a centre midfield, either of those, he'd make a very good sub. So my 2 choices are here. Now, most people would probably go for Hamšík because he would fit the meta more. And that's exactly what I would do too. I don't just take team of the season players because they're team of the season players. Sometimes I do. It is throwing in my face. Look at that. It's almost the same pick. Herrera is not... Man, who do I even take here? Could take Gundogan, could take Fabregas. Now I kind of want to take Jensen, right? Because Herrera's regular card just isn't very good. It's just not well enough rounded. He's high, 4-star, 4-star. His other stats are good. Asamoah just doesn't fit the team anyway, right? We have no Calcio. Oh, we do have a Calcio player in there, I suppose, but Asamoah is not good enough. I'm not going to play you with him. And same as Herrera, he's not good enough. Gundogan is okay. Fabregas is okay. Jensen I'm going to take for a sub. Now that move right there will probably trigger a lot of people. But for me, it's the smart choice because I know it's going to be the thing that works. Now what do we take? Pogba, De Bruyne as a Belgian gets a strong link to Lukaku. That's quite smart. Not going to take Gundogan. Marquisio only gets a soft link to Hamšík. It's going to be De Bruyne that I take. De Bruyne is going to go in there. We're going to swap those two around like that. And eventually Barkley's probably going to come out. But I took De Bruyne. We can actually put him in there. Does that work? No. I took De Bruyne just because I think he's a better player. I could have taken Pogba, but because of the links, I took De Bruyne. Kyle Walker is the smart choice here. See now, this is where things get interesting, right? Because I know that Kyle Walker is just the smart choice here. I put Barkley at right centre mid, Lukaku at right forwards. Lukaku's on chem, Barkley's on chem, Walker's on chem. De Bruyne is only 1 link short of being on chem. But I see that Philipp Lahm card and I think, you know what, I might just take that. I wish I took that Vidal now instead of Jensen. If I could predict the future, I would have taken Arturo Vidal. Do I really want Lahm? Probably not. I'm going to take Kyle Walker just because I do, like I say, I want to win drafts. And for me to win drafts, I need to take the right players. And although you guys don't necessarily always agree with me what the right players are, I know what works best for me. And what works best for me is the players that I pick. Most of the time, you know, sometimes I do just get it wrong, right? Sometimes I get it wrong. What are we going to do here? I might just take Eric Bailly here. See, if I just take a full Premier League team, it's just boring, right? That's why I try and, like, you know, sometimes I take the right thing, sometimes I take the wrong thing. But a lot of the times I just try and mix it up. We've got Calcio, no Calcio left back. Norwegian or Italian, none of that. I mean, let's just take a chem style here, I guess. Let's take the Hunter card from Zirkov. And it's ultimately it just comes down to it being like my choice. Do you know what I mean? Like, what do I want? Because if you guys don't agree with the way that I draft, you can feel free to draft. You know what I mean? The game mode is there for you as well. This is an interesting one. I could just put Hazard up front off chem, but it would be way off chem. Could take Monreal for a good left back, or I could take Neymar for a sub. See, like right here, I don't know what you guys would do here. I would take Neymar as a sub. You guys might take Bellerin or Monreal or Hazard because they're all Premier League players. But Bellerin is a right back. I've already got a right back. Monreal is a left back who's just not very good, so I'll take my chances on a different left back. Eden Hazard doesn't fit for chemistry, and Neymar would be a substitute. So Neymar goes in. I've now got a huge player on the bench to bring on as a sub, no matter what happens with the rest of the team. Next up, we get... I will actually take Handanovic because we do have some sort of Calcio left-hand side midfield. With that being said, we do need a few more Premier League centre mids to go in there and a Premier League striker. See, now I'll take Hazard, right? 93 Hazard is fine. 93 Hazard is so big that the lack of chemistry isn't going to be a huge issue. Doesn't matter which way around we put him either, he's going to get the same chemistry. And then we've got another good sub for Tosun. So now we literally just need Premier League because Calcio is not going to work. We'll take Antonio Valencia this time as well. We'll pop him in at left back. And him, this is what I think this is where people struggle to understand my mentality. So this is why I'm kind of talking you guys through it. Because my mentality here is Monreal would not be the greatest left back and I'd rather take my chances, which I did. Antonio Valencia, even on 5 or 6 chemistry if I get the manager at left back, will still be an incredible right back because he still actually gets a stat boost to his card because of the way chemistry works. So it's not, I haven't like made a mistake here or anything like that. This is still like very, very good. The only thing I need now is 2 Premier League midfielders to swap out for Hamsik and the other dude. Can't remember his name. We'll go for Gareth Bale there as another sub. So we've got some solid subs there. Ronaldo, Neymar, and Gareth Bale. Tosun and Handanovic to potentially bring the rating up. Our team in general is quite high rated as well. I need Premier League players. Oh man, Hugo Lloris is big as well. So we'll throw Hugo Lloris in goal. We'll pop Neymar on the bench. And that puts us up to a 90 rated team. Literally all I need, bros. All I need is a couple of midfielders. That's it. Couple of midfielders will just sort me to the point where this team is even just one Premier League midfielder actually. Might even be able to get away with a Premier League defender. Oh, I'll definitely take Marcelo, another sub there. My centre-backs are already fine, so I didn't need to take those Premier League centre-backs. It's the midfield spot that's going to be the issue. Am I going to get the Premier League midfielder or not? Those are the differences. I'll take Orban as well for rating because we're on a roll here for rating, dudes. This may well be a 192 or a 193. This may well be a super high rated draft. I just need those Premier League midfielders. We get Nasser Chadli. That is big for us. He goes in. We can put him in at cam. Bang. Nasser Chadli comes up huge. I wonder if we can still get a bit more chem out of this. No, so 92. I literally need I need one more Premier League player. I need this to be a Premier League. It doesn't matter who it is. Just any Premier League player should put me up to 90 to 100 chemistry. So we get Lucas Podolski. Do I have any Germans? I don't have any Germans, so he doesn't work. I'm going to take Lamar because he's high rated. And then last but not least, let me do Chem Styles first because I do want to do Chem Styles with this team. And again, you guys may well not agree with the way that I'm drafting, with the things that I'm doing, and that's absolutely fine. You know, not everyone's going to agree with my methods and how I do things, but this is how I do things, and this is how I like to do things. Do we have another hunter? Yes, we do. Literally just going to put pace on everyone. It's going to be shadows or hunters all around. Shadows, hunters, or catalysts all around with backbone. I don't even know if I can get a Premier League midfielder here, but just a Premier League player is what I need To get to 100 chemistry, I need a Premier League player, and we didn't get one, which is quite sad, because that now means that we won't be able to get a 100 chem team. So even if this is like my highest rated team, I won't be able to get 100 chemistry on it, which is pretty. It sucks a little bit, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Pop him there, pop him there. It's still a good team, this, actually, funnily enough. Well, I think it is anyway. I'm sure you guys have your own opinions and own views on whether or not it's a good team or not. What are we doing here to try and get some more chemistry? See, everyone has chem except Hazard. How is he so far off chem? Obviously the left back. Do I have another striker? So Tosun takes us up to 91. He takes us up to 90. There's no one really that I can actually put in here that would benefit hugely. Just because of because Bale, Marcelo and Ronaldo are all wingers, it's just real difficult for me to get anything more out of it. That goes up to 89 chemistry. I could probably get like 92 chem. Yeah, I can get 92 chemistry if I put Tosun at striker. But Tosun against Ronaldo, like, maybe in that sense it actually would be more beneficial to put Tosun there and then sub Ronaldo on, because Ronaldo would come on with better links, essentially. I quite rate this team, though. Barkley isn't the best. Nasser Chadli will stay there for now. Is there a way to get more? I don't see a way to get better chemistry out of this, guys, because I've got too many, like, I could put Bale or Marcelo in, it just wouldn't work. Just for chem links there again. I'll show you, dudes. Let me put Bale in here, we lose mad chemistry. Marcelo in here, we go up to 86. And then perhaps Ronaldo in at that left forward spot. 83 goes up to, I mean, that's 88 chemistry. That is probably better. That's probably a better overall team. It's almost the same chemistry. It's only like 3 chemistry points different, and it's much better team, in my opinion. What do you guys reckon on that? Not that you can answer, really, but obviously the bad points of this team are Hazard and Bale. Well, Bale's a solid centre mid. High, medium, 6 foot, 4-star skill moves. He'll make a good centre mid. Hazard not the best centre mid, so Hazard will swap with Nasser Chadli. And what that does is it gets 2 relatively bad players. Like look at Barkley and look at Bale's stats. This is what I try and explain to people. Bale has so much more pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, defending, and a little bit more physical, that even on the 3 chemistry points that Gareth Bale has, and if I can get a La Liga manager, the 4 chemistry points that Gareth Bale will have, will make him a better in-game player than Ross Barkley. In fact, on the screen right now, I will show you the stats. So as you can see, dudes, if you look just at the face cards, I know they're not like true to the in-game stats, but if you look at the face cards, Bale has 1 more pace than Barkley based on 3 chemistry, not 4, just in case we don't get a manager. 3 more dribbling, 13 more shooting, 3 less passing, same physical, same defending. If we then give Gareth Bale that extra chemistry from the manager, which will also boost up the squad chemistry, Bale goes up to 6 more pace, 16 more shooting, 1 more passing, 3 more physical, 4 more defending, and 6 more dribbling. So as long as, like, if we don't get a manager, Bale is better than Barkley anyway. And if we do get a manager, Bale is miles better than Barkley. So that's why I do those things. It's not to, like, piss people off or, you know, force team of the season cards. By the way, we've actually got 8 team of the seasons here. This inadvertently is the highest amount of team of the seasons I've ever had in a draft, which is wild. But yeah, bottom line is Gareth Bale is better than Barkley would have been at centre mid, and that's just a fact. That is just the facts. We've actually got a sick team here. We've got a lot of Belgians in here. A La Liga manager would make this just so much more better. Basically, we didn't get a La Liga manager, so we can improve Ronaldo to 4 chemistry. We can improve Marcelo, who's already on 10 chemistry. We can improve Hazard to 4 chemistry. Super League manager does nothing. Bundesliga manager does nothing. So the choices are either Ronaldo or Hazard to 4 chemistry. Because of how good Ronaldo already is, I'm going to boost Hazard to 4 chemistry. So we get a 91 rated, 89 chemistry team. In my opinion, and it's just my opinion, of course, this team is incredible. The changes that will be made in-game is that Nasser Chadli will be swapped down for Hazard in-game, so they'll just switch in. And then what we've got is, if Nasser Chadli is not competing, Jensen on 5 chemistry, which is what he'll come on at, but well, around there, is so much better than Nasser Chadli. He's a good sub. Hamsik, a solid sub to come in. We can bring on Tosun at cam if we need to. We've got Neymar to come on for Lukaku if he gets tired. We've got some unbelievable substitutes and an incredible team. And that is why I draft the way I draft, because my mind says that someone like 91 Bale here is better than 81 Barkley no matter the chemistry. And the way that chemistry works and what EA have explained is that I know that that's the correct thing. I just know that, like, that's factually the correct thing. It might not be the most aesthetically pleasing way to draft, but for me to get as many wins as I can on the board, this is what I do. Anyway, this is the end of the draft. Let's get into the action. In before I go out in first round. Okay guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got 94 chemistry, 90 rated, 3-4-3 teams, some very good players in there, some La Liga players in there, and some Premier League players in there. Fancy that. Fancy that. Very nice team overall though. Suarez, Ronaldo, Messi, Willian, Chan, Torre, Butragueno. He subbed out Huth straight away, and I believe Van Dijk late on in the game, but it didn't make a single shred of difference. His team played like a dream. First goal comes, a little bit of a mix-up in the box from my opponent's defence, and Nasser Chadli, before I had a chance to even move him back to centre midfield, scores the goal. So I thought, you know what, let's just leave him at cam. If he gets the first goal in the draft, why not just leave him at cam? We then pick up the ball in the defensive third. Cristiano Ronaldo turns on the ball, shields off Yaya Toure. A bad loose pass from my opponent sends Hazard through from Nasser Chadli, and Eden Hazard drills that one past the keeper. So Hazard from centre midfield scores, Chadli from cam scores and assists. How can I change a working cog? And there is Nasser Chadli again playing in Eden Hazard. Again, Hazard slots that one through to Cristiano Ronaldo. Back to Eden Hazard. Hazard shoots. It hits De Gea. My opponent's defense again as weak as you like. Hazard plays it to De Bruyne. De Bruyne shoots. It takes a deflection, but it goes into the back of the net. My opponent did manage to pull one goal back late on. Beautiful finish from Yaya Toure. Great little finesse shot past the keeper, who just stands there and watches. And that was that for my opponent's goal. Marcelo breaks down the left-hand side just after my opponent scores. This guy doesn't look like he wants to tackle him. Marcelo gets in behind the one challenge, passes it to Marek Hamsik. Hamsik plays it into Lamar. Lamar plays it off to Hazard, and Hazard scores again. Could have had a hat-trick this game, so having Eden Hazard on 4 chemistry in the midfield there, no problem at all. My opponent decided to rage quit off that goal, and we sailed through into the second round. I was more pleased just to get to the second round after saying all those things in the drafting stage, you know, saying this is why I draft this is why I draft that. I would have been so embarrassed if I went out in the first round. The next opponent we come up against has got a 1-9-2, a very good team. Suarez, Ronaldo, and Messi again, fancy that. La Liga and Premier League again, fancy that. I'm not kidding, dudes. If you want to win in draft, if you want to give yourself the best opportunity, you've just got to take what the meta thinks. Don't get me wrong, I would love to take a team of the season Jorgensen or a team of the season Giuliano, but where are they? They don't show up. You know what I mean? They just don't show up to be used. So if they don't show up, what can you do to use them? We end up scoring another goal, another nice finesse shot from De Bruyne, and then a nice finesse shot from Eden Hazard. Hazard still doing work. Ball comes out to Hazard again, into Gareth Bale in the centre of the park. Bale plays it back into Hazard, who threads that one through to Nasser Chadli, who once again is on the score sheet. Back-to-back game that Hazard and Chadli have both scored in. My opponent did manage to pull one goal back, some pretty weak defending from me. It was late on in the game, so I wasn't really paying too much attention. He did score though, which kind of woke me up a little bit. Just to make sure I didn't throw away a 3-goal lead, and to really make sure I didn't throw away a 3-goal lead, I decided to take the penalty with the goalkeeper in the 90th minute, which he missed off the post. Little mix-up in the defence there, falls to Cristiano Ronaldo. I believe that is only his first or second goal, and I believe he only scores 1 or 2 goals the whole draft. Ronaldo, although he is obviously 99 rated and fantastic, It was those Belgians that were just controlling the games. Lukaku, Chadli, Hazard and De Bruyne were just absolutely destroying. Into the semi-final we go. We come up against a 1-8-9-5 at the back. Let's see what he's got. So he's got a La Liga team. So this is our third in a row La Liga team. People just don't pick other choices. If I were to pick other players that weren't La Liga, that weren't Premier League, that weren't Calcio A, even like you don't even get enough Bundesliga players. You know what I mean? Like I would end up just hampering myself to the point where I wouldn't be able to win. They actually score. I say they because it is a duo that I'm playing against here. It was one person and a guest. Scored a really nice goal with Suarez off the bat, like so early on as well. And I was like, oh god, this is going to be a hell of a game, because with duos they're either absolutely phenomenal or absolutely horrendous. And it turned out to be that on this occasion, although they scored a very nice first goal, these dudes were absolutely horrendous. Romelu Lukaku getting in behind to make it 1-1, and it wasn't too long before I made it 2-1. De Bruyne loses out to Suarez, but Bale picks up the loose ball. De Bruyne plays it into Chadli, lays it off to Hazard. Hazard into Lukaku. Lukaku sees the run of Ronaldo. Ronaldo feeds back into Lukaku, and Romelu Lukaku is there to slam that one home to make it 2-1 after just 25 minutes. And you're probably thinking, you won 4-1 in game 1. You won 4-1 in game 2. There's no way you're going to win 4-1 in game 3. Well, I'll have you know that Jensen on as a sub pops that one in the back of the net to make it 3-1. Some great work from Lukaku yet again. And then late in the game, Jensen again on the ball. Sees a run of, I think, Gareth Bale there. Hazard threads it into Romelu Lukaku. Lukaku threads it into Bale. There is a run of Bale. And Gareth Bale gets the goal to make it 4-1. So we win 4-1, 4-1, 4-1. And we move on into the final. Let me tell you guys, this team was clean. It plays so well. It's so good. I was having so much fun. And I'm really happy I actually drafted like this, because this team made it easy for me. Into the final, came up against quite a weak team, all things considered. Depay as Pilaqueta, Bellerin off Chem, Toure, Gundogan, who's not the greatest, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who's not the greatest. And this is why I do what I do, because I would rather have a superstar off Chem than have a Depay on Chem. You know, Depay is not going to be damaging enough in a game like this. And my opponent made a huge defensive error there. Lets Lukaku in. Lukaku scores yet another goal. And I'm telling you, man, this Belgian quartet that I had up front were just great. Cristiano Ronaldo as well did some work. He gets in behind here. Nice little stop and turn. Threads that one into Nacer Chadli. Plays it back into Cristiano Ronaldo with another stop and turn. Lays it into Nacer Chadli, who scores yet again. And 2-0 was all this opponent could handle. He decided to rage quit after 2. I was quite surprised, because they were pretty much my only 2 attacks of the game. And that was the final. But that, guys, is the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. So, guys, we absolutely cruised through that draft. 4-1 rage quit, 4-1, 4-1, and a 2-0 rage quit in the final. This team was phenomenal. I actually left Hazard in midfield and Chadli at cam. Chadli was good. Lukaku was probably the best player on the team. De Bruyne did well. Ronaldo didn't really get involved much. Bale was very good, scored goals. I don't know if Ronaldo actually scored, to be honest. I think all the goals came from Lukaku, Chadli, Hazard and De Bruyne, mostly the 4 Belgians there. Jensen came on and got a goal, but generally I didn't really make many subs because I didn't need to. But what you just saw there, the gameplay you just saw there, is exactly why I draft like this. Because the players, even though the chemistry might not be perfect, and even though the players might be out of position, they are still better than the counterparts that I could have had. And don't get me wrong, like I said, there are definitely times where I mistakenly pick a wrong player who could just massively help, you know? Like, I might pick like a Team of the Year Dani Alves instead of a Kyle Walker, and Kyle Walker could just give chemistry to everyone and would perform as good as Team of the Year Dani Alves, and I take Team of the Year Dani Alves because it's blue. I know I do those things, but what my point is that there is some method to my madness. Even though you guys maybe don't see it, it is there. So we get back-to-back draft wins, which I'm very happy about. We get Premium Gold Players Pack and a Mega Pack, which isn't ideal, but we should still make profit off of this, just because of how many players there are and how expensive all players are right now. We get Cahill in our first pack, and as an 83 rated, he'll actually have some decent value. Rabiot, Joãozinho, we'll send all these dudes to the club for now, and we'll send these dudes up to the trade pile for now. And then the Mega Pack, we're gonna get ourselves no big flair, no special card. It's gonna be John Terry, the transferred John Terry, no longer in the Premiership, so I don't think he'll have too much value. No transferred cards here for us either. We'll send all this stuff to the club. I got to get around to clearing the club out at one stage or another. You know, I've got so many items. I just kind of need to get rid of them all, but we'll do that some other time. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.